Hello, my name is Carol May Whittick. I support women to bloom into midlife with creativity and spiritual life coaching. Welcome to another episode of Higher Energetic Resonance Inspirations. And this week, returning to the Wheel of Midlife series, I'm looking at work, career, and purpose. It's probably the biggest question that I find that midlife women face, and especially when I'm speaking to many of my clients. They've got to a point in their life where they want to know what it is that they're doing, what do they stand for, and sometimes are feeling a bit of a disconnect with the work that they've been doing. If they've had a career of 10, 20, 25 years or more, they've put so much time and effort into building their reputation and building their expertise around this, and yet they come to a point where they wonder where they can go. Is there another step that they can take? And even wondering if that's something they want to do. Do they want to commit more time into somebody else's dream? And they often find that they're at a crossroads. Do they want to continue in a career where they'll probably only have to work harder to continue to climb or to continue to find a challenge within it? Or if they step away, what are they going to do? And this is also true of my clients who have chosen another path. Maybe they have chosen the life of staying at home and raising a family, and now that their family is moving out of the home, they have more space and more time to find out what it is they want to do for themselves, how they want to fill their time, what they want to contribute to the world. And yet again, they wonder, what am I going to do? What is my purpose? I would start by saying the idea of purpose could be and is possibly overrated. There are so many people out there going, this is my purpose, I know what I want to do, this is what I was born for. And it feels like there's been this massive awakening and awareness within them that then when they talk about it with such conviction, those who haven't yet figured out what it is that they want to do are comparing themselves and feeling that maybe they're missing out on something or there's some part of their life that they have not got. But I want to simplify purpose for you. If you're alive, you're living on purpose already. And if you want to find out more about what it is that you want to do, is just to simply ask questions. There's nothing that anybody outside of yourself can tell you about what your purpose is, but it's something you intrinsically know. It's something that you have an expertise at because your life has led you through certain experiences, certain challenges that you've overcome. Or maybe there's been interest that you find that you relentlessly pursue or would happily pursue without any kind of reward or compensation, but it fills you up and it gives you so much, and you find that this is something you could contribute to the world easily. Purpose is how you choose to define it. It's the thing that even when you turn away from it won't let you go. This is my personal experience. I've known from since I was a very young girl that I wanted to do things that were creative, and creativity opened up into an interest in spirituality and just a full lifelong journey of exploration and looking at different modalities and trying them on for size and transforming myself, and along the way sharing what I've found and helping others to see different aspects of themselves and transform their lives. And it's naturally rolled on from being creative in terms of music and writing and singing, being excited and inspired by sports, wanting to make things, wanting to see how much better I could get, that then opened me up to understanding and exploring and appreciating the idea of spirituality and what that means. Purpose is also something that you will find meaningful. And if you think about when you're doing work that brings you a sense of meaning, a sense of understanding of yourself, a sense of curiosity, you will relentlessly and tirelessly go after it. You'll find that it actually energizes you, even if you're putting in more hours into this than anything else. And as midlife women, we are confronted with the truth that we are potentially midway through our life as human beings in the world. So we don't want to waste time doing things that don't feed us, don't bring us any joy, and also things that don't connect us to other people, or things that feel that they're trivial and they're not giving to the world, because we don't want to waste time. We're very much aware of where we are, the years that we may have spent doing things that didn't give us any kind of joy. And purpose work is something that feeds you in a way that nothing else will. And there's nothing that I can do to tell you what your purpose is, but somewhere deep inside of you, you will know. I've yet to encounter any of my clients who have just said they have no idea of what it is that they really want to do. There's usually something that's hovering around them. It may be something that they have put to the side years ago because they felt that they needed to devote their time and attention to other things. As we become more aware of our mortality, it feels more important than ever to pick up the threads of the things that we didn't do at the time that we felt we should have done them. And this is also to have compassion and care for yourself as well. It can be very easy to regret not doing things years ago and wondering where you would have been had you have picked up the mantle, 10 or 20 years ago. Sometimes the best way that you can bring your best self to your work is to veer off, is to spend 5, 10, 15, 20 years doing something that you feel has nothing to do with you. But let's give ourselves some slack and think about this in a couple of ways. Think about something that you've had to wait for a little bit longer than maybe you would have liked to. How much more grateful and how much more willing are you to dig into the work that is required to make that happen? There's much more gratitude, there's much more energy, there's much more focus. And in the years where you were not doing what you felt you should do or you wanted to do for whatever reason, the path has taken you on a direction that would have given you experiences that you may not have ever encountered and grown you in ways that would never have happened had you have just gone directly for what it is that you felt you should do. So give yourself some compassion, forgive yourself. There's nothing that's wrong in this life. It's all a learning experience. And now that you're deciding you're going to go for your purpose, think about the energy and the conviction that you can bring to this and all the experience and all the wisdom that you have and all the patience that you will have for yourself, especially if there are things that you need to learn from the ground up. It's never too late for you to come back and live the life that was waiting for you all the time, and these side roads that you needed to take were there for you to just learn some more about yourself. And if you feel that you still haven't found what your purpose is, I encourage you to just look at your life, look at the things that you've experienced, look at the things that people ask you for, look at what they think your expertise is. Ask people what they would come to you for. Ask them how they see you showing up and what they feel that you can do naturally that is difficult for them. Things that they would always come to you for advice, for guidance, or what they've been watching you go throughout your life. There are many people in my life that even though I've never asked them for any help, I watch them from afar, and they probably don't even realize it, but they are my distant mentors. They don't realize that they are living a life that I think is so purposeful, and people will be looking at you in the same way. Ultimately, think of your purpose as you just being here and enjoying your life and bringing the best of yourself to life. Your purpose is living on purpose and doing something that's meaningful to you. It doesn't have to be this big, groundbreaking business if you don't want it to be. It can just be you showing up and being you in the world, because there will be someone watching in the same way that I watch the people in my life that I think are amazing, that think you are amazing too. If you haven't already, I'm encouraging you to download my midlife meditation. The link is in the show notes. And if you're interested in working with me, book yourself in for a chat and a conversation, and we can see how I can work together with you and help you bloom into midlife. Until the next episode, it's been great to speak to you. Take care. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye.